involved with Camp Jam right from the beginning. It was a concept that Jeff Carlisi and Dan Lippman had together, and they asked me about it. My wife had worked for another company that was doing camps, and they came down and met with me, and I thought, it's a great idea, but the camps that I worked for were for adults, and they were talking about doing camps for kids, which I thought was brilliant, because it's the kids, it's their future, you know. And I always felt that if someone would have helped me along when I was a kid, it would have taken me giant steps ahead of the game, instead of, you know, I had to learn everything myself. And now to be able to tell kids what's important, what's not important, it's a great thing, you know, to do. I love Camp Jam. My favorite part about Camp Jam is that in the beginning of the week when the kids come in and they have their heads down, they're shy, they don't want to talk to you, they're just carrying the case with their instrument in it or their drumsticks. And then they get into bands, they see how involved it is in getting the music right. And by the end of the week, they're having so much fun that you see them playing with their toes over the edge of the stage, doing guitar solos, and they're smiling when they're playing drums. That's the whole thing about music that I think is the greatest part. And you have to be having fun when you're playing music, because that's what translates. It's how you play and how much fun it is to play. An aspiring musician, the advice I would give them is to practice. You have to practice all the time. It's not something that comes instantly, like a video game or something like that, but you need to sit down and actually work at your instrument to play it right. It's all about how you play something. It's not about what you play, but about how you play it. It doesn't matter if you're fast, if you're slow on your instrument, if you're playing, you know, like these guys that you see, that you admire. You may not reach that level, but it's how you perform. It's how you put it across. That's the most important thing to do. I wish it was a Camp Jam when I was a kid. I went to camp once. It was like I was in the Sea Scouts, and it was one of those camps where you get bit by bugs because you're outside all the time. The bully always pushes you underwater to see how long you can stay under. You're full of mud, you're filthy, you smell like a horse. Camp Jam is in an air-conditioned building, and your kid is doing exactly what he wants to do, and that's play music. And it's also connecting him with other people and working together in a group. It's a real team builder, and it shows you that you have to get along with people to be in a band. Just in life, you have to get along with people. It makes things much better.